Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris, and this is my channel, ChrisP44S. And today I'm going to be playing yet another Zombie Survivors. This is a game. This is probably the last video I made on my channel about yet another Zombie Survivors demo, which I thought was really good. And then they kind of came out with the early access version, which I think is a little bit better. And for anybody who doesn't know, Zombie Survivors is basically a bullet hell roguelike, similar to like Vampire Survivors or Brotato. Kind of like those bullet hell automatic roguelikes where you level up and there's a, well, some of those don't have meta progression, but this does have a meta progression that I will touch on in a little bit. The one thing I think that makes this game stand out a little bit over the others is the graphics and audio. I think like visually, like the visuals and the audio in the game are just kind of, they're just a step above a lot of the other games. And I know like the bullet hell genre I don't think is really known for like looking the best or or sounding the best or whatever. I think the genre is a little bit more about like new ideas and new gameplay concepts and things of that nature. So but it is nice to have something that looks good and sounds good. And it does kind of have like this dingy, gritty feel to it, which like very like post-apocalyptic or like zombie apocalypse look and feel to it. And I think that's really, really nice. You can see like some of just like the art style here. This really does like translate to the in-game look pretty well. And so I think that's really, really nice. And I like the characters, and I kind of like the concepts they bring in. I think one of the biggest things for this game is that you can play with just one character, but you can also save other survivors while you play, and to like build a team of 3. And then so you basically get like 3 guns, 3 different people's abilities. But then in trade, the hitbox on your character is also a lot larger, because basically like the 3 people end up sharing a health bar. I think it would be cool potentially later, and maybe if they do like yet another Zombie Survivors 2, if you could build up a big team, but like each person had an individual health box, so like people could get ripped off the sides of your group, basically, so to speak. And you'll see what I'm saying like when I actually play the game, because basically like it's just 3 people bunched together that share a health bar, and that's just the way that it works. And it's fine, and I think it's cool. Like I said, you can play with one person, you can play with 2, or you can unlock your 3rd survivor for a group of 3. And as it stands right now, there's 6 survivors to choose from. One of them is like takes a while to unlock, and I'm still working on unlocking it actually. But yeah, that's kind of like my brief introduction to yet another Zombie Survivors. Like I said, it's still in early access, so there's definitely some stuff missing and definitely some stuff to work on. Like other bullet hell games, it does have a meta progression, which kind of like falls under the upgrades. Basically, you accrue training points by picking up money in the game, and then once you get like X amount of dollars, you get another training point, and then trading points can be spent to upgrade various overarching abilities or stats, I guess, for your characters. Yeah, not really abilities, more of just like it just pumps your stats, so to speak. So I mean, there's stuff like weapons deal more damage, you run faster, you collect more experience points, reduce damage, ability cooldown, your abilities deal more damage. That has to do with skills. So like your weapon, you have basically like weapon damage, then you have skills or ability damage. So that's kind of it's kind of weird the way that they word them differently. Like in different in the game, it's called like a skill cooldown, but here it's called ability cooldown. It's kind of weird. But then you have like some other stuff that's kind of like a little more ambiguous, like luck to be a survivor, you're getting happier, and you'll see items that you can pick up to that increase your happiness. I'm really just, nobody tells you what that is, but I'm really just assuming it has to do with like the drop rate of like power-ups and health pickups and magnets and stuff like that. So there is some kind of like cool things to unlock here later, like even allows more rerolls. This one's pretty cool. You can banish selected upgrade options and items in a set run, which I think is good, even though there's definitely a lot more items than there are upgrade options, but there's definitely some items like you could do without. And then basically when you like level up or are given the option to pick a passive skill, it's always in threes. So like being able to banish one reduces, or I guess increases the chance for you to see one that caters to your play style, so to speak. So you can gain dodge, and then there's just some really good ones down here that have to do with like invincibility, iframes, and crit damage, crit chance, and so on and so forth. So there is that meta game progression that I do like. The thing that kind of sucks is like when you start playing the game, you get like meta checked, which is fine. I don't know. Play the game more. I don't think it's bad. If you like the game enough to like to play the demo and then to buy the early access and stuff, I mean, I don't have any problem with like sinking some hours in this game. I probably have like close to 10 right now. So obviously I don't mind it, but you also have achievements. Basically, they're just challenges that unlock abilities for your characters, and like items and stuff. So this one's like hold my beer, survive 10 minutes without upgrading an item. You get skipping rope. That's cool. Survive the night with a medic as the team leader. You get pills. It's cool. It's cool. I'm pro gamer. Survive the hardcore version of the isolated city. Complete the isolated city. Health regen +4 over 1 second when moving. That one's pretty good. I definitely want to try to get it. I'm not going to try to get it in this video or whatever, but survive the night with the engineer as the team leader. That's cool. That's cool. Survive the night with the ghost as the team leader. Hit tracks. All right. So yeah, I mean, just some challenges and stuff to unlock more items and such. So pretty cool. We're just gonna start to jump into a game just so you guys can kind of see. I do have to talk about the characters for a quick second. Basically, each character kind of has a thing it brings to the table. When you start the game, this is locked. So here, like my Huntress, I don't play with her just because I think she's bland AF. But yeah, basically, like your rank 1, you have to pick this character as the leader to unlock any of its tiers. But this is basically like the third option for your weapon. Every character starts with a starting weapon, and then you can upgrade it into like a level 2. And then they start with 2 abilities or skills. And when you unlock the lower tier, you unlock the third skill. So for like the SWAT, I unlock his pistol turns into Uzi, and then once you unlock the third, you can turn it into an assault rifle or a sniper rifle. And then when you kill like 25,000 zombies with the leader, you get their third ability, and which you can unlock at any point if you're given the option to. But the third ability is like this automatic turret, and it's really good. I did just get the tanks. The tank starts off with shotguns, and then you can get a minigun or a rocket launcher, and then he has like this bombing strike. So yeah, I haven't used it yet. I'm going to in this game. But yeah, there's just some different characters that cater to different play styles. The engineer is focused on abilities and skills, so he reduces skill cooldown. The Huntress is kind of, I think, focused on crit, but the Ghost actually has an ability that basically gives you like a crit chance and crit damage buff for X amount of time, and like the Ghost is so strong. I think like for me, the Ghost, the tank, and the SWAT are really strong. So with that being said, I am going to jump into a game with Ghost because I need to kill 20,000 zombies with him as the leader to get his last perk, or to get his last ability. And then I'm probably going to run tank and SWAT because I think they're just the best. I think engineer is really good. I think the engineers, his late games, I think they kind of suck, in my opinion. They just seem weak, like super weak. And the Hunters I haven't played with. And the medic, I actually only need to collect 19 more health packs. To unlock the medic, it's stupid. Like you literally have to like collect like 500 health packs or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know. I guess it's good because it gives you something to do, but like you'll constantly just be taking damage in the game. Um, I should play on Nightmare Hardcore uh, because I haven't. I've obviously, I guess last time I played, I think I killed like 10 or 15,000 zombies, and I survived for 31 minutes. It's kind of weird the way the stats work. Oh, so this is total zombies killed, and I think this is the max time survived, or it's just the last time survived. I don't know. We could do endless though, because endless is good. I think I will do endless. The one thing I'm a little upset about is that they only have one map. I know this one says coming soon, but like you know, and I think like the big gripe people have about the game too is that like there just isn't a lot of abilities. But like look at this game, man. Look at this game. How long has this been running? Oh, so 10 minutes. So that's fine. That's fine. I always get worried that like my introductions are way too long and stuff, but honestly, I don't even make that many videos, so if somebody wants to let me know, be like, oh, play the game first and then talk about it after, I could do that. I could do that. I feel like a lot of people, like with a game like this, though, so like this is what I was talking about, like the crit protocol grants 50% crit chance for 5 seconds every 30 seconds. It's just so good. Like, it's just so good with all your other characters that you kind of want to, like, at least get 1 point on it early. And then, you know, you can work on your sword or whatever. The sword's honestly really, really strong. And right now, like, it only does a single attack. I will start leveling the sword up, though. Right now, it only does a single attack. But, like, the next one is a slash. And then... That's so funny, they gave me a magnet already. The last, like, it's the last one's awesome. Like the 1,000 cuts or whatever is so strong. I could probably unlock it right now before I even get to we're just gonna keep leveling Katana here. Shuriken is really, really good too, though. Don't get it twisted. Honestly, like all the ghosts, like the sword seems kind of weak because you have to be so close at first, but there is so many like so the splash is what it is. So like this hits like multiple enemies. It is a little bit slower, but it's definitely dicing through enemies a lot better. I just took a hit there. Yeah, so then we get fire rate, attack size, and damage up. Oh, there's like a spitter back here. Should probably kill him. These are also the power-ups, like you see over my... I have, like, super speed, super shield, or, like, X plus armor, you know. I'm not sure what how the armor one actually works. So this yellow arrow that just popped is a, is like an item box. I really want to try to get the 1,000 cuts before I do anything else. Only because like I kind of just unlocked it earlier today, and I think that it's really, really strong. And I'm kind of curious just to see how good it is like on its own. Yeah. Yeah, so basically it's kind of like a AoE strike. I think that it's very, very powerful though. In conjunction... Yeah, because like typically like you can just kind of like run through. Although it... Oh, you know what it is? It's only in front of you. I think is how it's worded. But it's basically like it's really, really good when you have... Alright, we're going to go for some other stuff. It's really, really good when... I think it's all around you actually a little bit. But I think it's more so... like in the direction that you're running. Maybe it'd be interesting to see like the cone for the attack. But it becomes very, very good when you have other characters with yeah, we're just gonna take the teddy bear here. Happiness is good because it, like I said, I believe it increases like the drop rate of power-ups and things of that nature. Yeah, so there's a lot of people. We need more guys. I do want this magnet though. Am I about to die? I almost just died right there. Kind of funny how, like, when I make a video, I'm just not doing as good. We are getting a lot of levels, though, right now. We're just going to dump on Shriekins. I kind of wish I had picked up this other guy first. So I am going to take the tank first, I guess. I really could have taken the SWAT if I could have taken SWAT if I wanted to. I don't think it would have made a big difference. We just have to kind of start upgrading the SWAT. So like the SWAT guy says, it's a slow start, and it really is. Yeah, we'll just grab the bombing strike. So this is the new ability that I just unlocked as well, that I haven't seen yet. I do want to start upgrading the shotgun though. The shotgun's, it's decent. Oh, there's the bombing strike. So as you level it up, I'll probably get more. Saw blade drone is really good. You can see it like basically swings a saw blade around. So like this is when like when you get 4 or 5 saw blades, and then you have 1,000 cuts with the ghost. You'll see if you stick around. It's good. Trust me, it's good. Those little hearts are the things I need to pick up. The shotguns are like super slow though, like that's the problem. But the thing that like you upgrade into the minigun, I mean the minigun's obviously just amazing. I don't really want any of these. I don't understand what recycling does. I guess I'll just use a reroll. Max health, XP. See, like these 2 items I think are worthless. Maybe they are better in like I'm just gonna take the max 150 HP. They might be better in like the hardcore mode when it's a little more like time sensitive, but in endless mode, if you can last to like 20-25 minutes ish, you'll have all the upgrades you want, like all the upgrades available. To be honest, I'm actually glad I'm kind of hurt right now because I need to pick up these health packs to unlock the medic. Yeah, this SWAT's going to be really, really good. Because the SWAT also has, like, Minefield. And Minefield is really nice. So we'll just take the skill damage. Which is skill damage or ability damage or however you want to call it. And then we can grab his second gun, which is the pump action shotgun. Basically, he can shoot twice and then he reloads. It's kind of weird because, like, there is perks to get the reload time up, but I'm not really sure like how that actually affects the I want to get hit so I can pick up this. Okay. To pick up that that health power up. It's weird that they have like a reload time, but then you have characters like the ghosts that are melee oriented, and it's kind of like, I don't know how that actually affects that character, if it does at all, you know what I mean? You also have like your abilities and stuff over here, and that tells you like when your abilities are about to proc and stuff like that, or trigger. But you can see like a lot of the damage I was just doing was all yellow because it's all crits. I will take this pump shotgun. But yeah, like I said, I think the game looks really, really great. And I think it has like enough new concepts. Like it is a little light on like the skills side and stuff, like when you're upgrading, but I don't know, I don't really mind it. I don't know, I don't really mind it. I'm gonna pick up the SWAT here. SWAT is like crazy good. Basically like the DPS character. We'll just pick up the turret. We'll see if we can't take a little more damage here, so we can pick up this health. But yeah, we're just gonna pretty much like like maybe like 2 or 3 more upgrades. We're literally just gonna start melting everybody for a little while. Yeah, so saw blade here is good. Once you start getting, like, once you get the 5 saw blades, it does a really, really good job of just, like, clearing out all the enemies. If you're kind of wondering, too, like, on... Where's my mouse? Oh. So my mouse is up here in the top left. Over here, there's, like, this yellow arrow. That's one of the item power-ups, or the item boxes. A green arrow is, like, the survivor. You'll keep getting, like, survivor, like the SOS signal to save a survivor. But basically, once you get 2, it's basically just a free level up, which I think is cool. Definitely. I'm just going to take weapon damage here over armor. I'm not sure how helpful armor is, especially in endless mode where I don't have a trouble surviving. I think maybe like it could help you out and give you like a couple more minutes at the end of the game, but I'm not really sure. We're just gonna take the fire rate here. Like I said before, like the weapon reload kind of is good for us, but it's only good for 2 characters. We'll do another bombing strike, so we're gonna get another bomb, bigger radius, and less cooldown. Yeah, the nice thing I think, like what I was saying earlier about like the lack of skills and abilities, I really think they do like a really good job though, visually, like showing, like see like the bombs and stuff coming down. Like the SWAT guy has like a helicopter ability, and like legit like this really nice looking helicopter like flies across the screen, blocking your vision, but and then like just lights up like a row. I think it's actually pretty weak. It's typically like the last power up I actually get, or the last upgrade I actually get. I think what they need to do with the chopper to make it better is like increase the area of effect. So basically it like kind of rolls down and it's like a narrow strip. Not a narrow strip, but you know, like as big as this sidewalk here. But then it doesn't ever get any bigger, you know? So it's kind of just like, and it like impedes your vision on the game. I don't know. I just don't think it's, obviously it does damage. We're going to take the shotgun here and try to get up to the minigun. That's the goal. That's one of the goals. Obviously, you just want to upgrade everything, but like I think the weapons, like you definitely want to put like a point here and there, like into the skills as you go. But you kind of want to do the, yeah, we'll do toilet paper. I wish they had like different items. Like I don't know how toilet paper makes you shoot faster. Maybe you clean your hands? I don't know. Like, I wish it was a little bit better. Look at all these tank skills. We're taking minigun. Rocket launcher is good, but I think the weapons that maybe do less damage but have larger magazines are better. Only because, like, you can get lifesteal and stuff like that. And I just feel like they're a little bit better. So like kind of like the tank has rocket launcher and minigun. The SWAT guy has assault rifle and sniper, and obviously like sniper is going to deal more damage to one target, but the assault rifle can do, you know, more damage to different targets faster. And I think like in a game like this, I think those weapons that can deal more damage to a large group faster are just better. So we're just going to max out the minigun. And then the minigun will never show up again. Like, we'll never get any more options for weapons for the tank for the remainder of this playthrough. So, yeah, kind of a cool game. I feel like I'm kind of like peaking on it right now. And we're just gonna, and I'm like, I mean, the game is very grindy. Here's the potato. Like, I kind of wanted to talk about this earlier, but I'm glad it popped up in the game. I don't know if this is on purpose or not, that this is blank, and I don't know what it does. The only thing, I wonder actually if I almost want to just take a picture of this with my phone, and then let's see if I get it. Can I do this? No, I can't hit escape. Let's take the potato, and now let's go like that. And I just want to see what the potato does. I kind of think it has something to do with standing still. Like, so you shoot faster standing still or something. Health bonus, life steal. So I'm looking at my phone and looking up to the thing. Invincibility after hit, no. Movement speed, no. Yeah, so pretty much right now it doesn't match. It doesn't look like it increased anything. I think, I don't know, maybe the potato just does nothing. Maybe I just keep picking it up and it does nothing. I like I said though, I think because like couch potato makes me think of like, you know, somebody who doesn't move. It makes me think that like I'm maybe faster like standing still, you know what I mean? Like I have a faster fire rate standing still, which is you know, that's like a common thing. I kind of want to take some damage here. Just because I want this health. So I can unlock that medic. Then we'll just go back to melting enemies. I'm going to try to unlock the saw blade, I think, before I start really working on the SWAT weapon. The SWAT weapon is the pistol right now. Pistol's pretty strong as it is, I think. We'll just go for the max the shurikens. It's always good, I think, like if you're close to just maxing, to just max. And then you don't have to deal with it anymore. And typically, like, the stuff you work on early is good. You know? Like I said, I don't think it matters. You know what was cool that I just noticed, too? There was, like, a shadow of a jet that dropped those bombs. Sick. Yeah, but, yeah, I'm a big fan. I don't know, I'm a big fan of this game. So weapon fire rate and movement speed. I guess I'm just going to take the toilet paper. Because you can only get 3. Like if you notice it said 2 or 3. So that's like the 3rd upgrade I have of toilet paper. I potentially think that they should get rid of that. And just like let you just keep getting stuff, you know. Like just keep getting upgrades for weapons and let it just go as hard as you can. I think potentially like with some of the stuff it gets broken. Like maybe like lifesteal or something. It gets broken. But it's like kind of hard to find those. But that's why I also think like the one ability that they have to restrict like what you see. I need to take some damage. I want to get these hit me, brah. I want to get these health packs or whatever. Alright, we'll go melt these guys down. Yeah, if I could get the... Once I get the assault rifle for my guy. I mean, we can just stand here and just melt everybody. We will go and get these items and power-ups, though. Yeah, so like right now they don't have any crit protocol. I didn't realize they didn't even have that maxed out yet. Now it's maxed. Now I really have to kind of start working on the like XP modifier. I just don't even think it's worth it. I'm just gonna reroll. Yeah, so homing pigeon, minus cooldown plus the skill damage. That's really good. Like being able to drop turrets or bombs or what have you faster will help a lot in the long run. But I was gonna say before, they don't have any like big like boss zombies. I wish they kind of did. Like I think like I wish like in like the default game, not endless mode obviously, and I think in endless mode you could like put some in here though. There was like one big bad zombie, but in endless mode you just have to like at least for this area you just have to survive for like 20 minutes. We're gonna take some damage here, just so we can pick up this stuff. Then we'll get the SMG. Yeah, it'll be interesting because I won't have really gotten the assault rifle for a little while. So it'll be interesting to see if the SWAT guy does a lot more damage at the end of the game. At the end of the run, they do a really nice job with like round stats and like with DPS for different abilities and stuff like that. So this guarantees a level when gaining a training point. I think that's decent. I don't know if it's really necessary though. I think plus 10 damage will be better in the long run. Because like I said, we'll be able to max out like a lot of the abilities and weapons that we want. Like I said, like the helicopter for the SWAT guy I think is pretty unnecessary, to be honest. Where's the boss? But yeah, so the game is filled with like little mini bosses. No big ones. I wish it just had a big one for the end of the default though. I think I kind of already said that, but I think that would be cool. We don't even have 5 saw blades yet? What's going on? I think it's because we keep unlocking like new abilities, like the 3rd tier abilities. So our points are really starting to spread kind of thin. I do think the grenade trail is decent. Look at all those crits. I do think the grenade trail is decent. For the SWAT though. I just think the attack chopper sucks. I think if it had a bigger range, it would be a lot better. For certain. Yeah, we'll get this. The mines for the SWAT guy are pretty good too. I should probably just bump one into it. I should do that a lot more. A lot of times I just get focused on like maxing. But I think it's better to just put one almost on everything. Because it does, you know what I mean? Like it will do something. So crit chance or just weapon. I think I'm just going to take the weapon damage. Although the crit damage is good because we have the prototype. I see, like, I wish here too, like, it had a little bit more like what the stats were for the stuff, and I wish it had the weapons and like what the stats on the weapons were. Like, even if it's just like a flat DPS or whatever, like just rolling on automatic, on fire as much as possible or whatever. I wish there's a little more stats, and like I wish there was like the tooltips for this stuff too. Even though it's like, you know, at this point it's pretty obvious what most of that stuff was. But just the way they intend stuff to work, like the armor, you know, or whatever. You know, is it reducing like X amount of, you know, attack points from the enemy, or is it reducing like a percentage? You know, but like, you know, kind of a little more insight onto, you know, mathematically, like how the game works. I think that's always nice to have like insight on like the behind the scenes numbers on games like this. You know, and how things actually work. It just makes it more interesting when you play to find, you know, like the meta build and stuff. Hell yeah. Alright, we're just gonna take the weapon damage. I think, like, even though it's 10%, I think it goes a long way. in the end game, you know. I already killed 6,000 zombies. There's like a tracker over here. We're just gonna start hunting mini bosses, really. Alright, SMG. We're one away. We are one away. It would be nice to find more like lifesteal and regen items. But not necessary as of yet. Alright. We'll take more bombs. What is the cooldown on our bombs right now? 11 seconds. That's pretty good. If we can get more of the like minus to cooldown items. Yeah, like this one's good. Both of these are really good though. We'll just take actually I think we do have some health regeneration already. So we'll just take nuts and bolts because you can basically buy the health regen. Like when you start, you basically don't have any, but you can buy some in like that marketplace with the training points. So like if I had none, I might say, oh, like the 2 is better than the Alright, we'll take SMG. Alright, one more. One more and then we'll get the assault rifle. Kinda sucks I'm getting the assault rifle at 20 minutes, but it's not a big deal. We'll see how long I actually last. Probably last for like over half an hour. Should be a good showing though for anybody who's really interested in the game. But like I said, like I'm also like probably like 10 hours in or something. So not an incredible amount of time, but there isn't an incredible amount of depth, sadly, to the game. Yeah, we'll just take the bombing strike. We do have 4 saw blades. 4 saw blades is decent. We have 4 saw blades and 1,000 cuts though. That's the deal there. 1,000 cuts being the sword that we have. I think the crit chance now is better. I think this is a Garbowl skill. I think you could take it out of the game. I think just like the crit chance and stuff like that's better. I mean, it's not bad, but it should be like instantly reload. I don't know. Or like a % chance to instantly reload when you pick up like item, like money or whatever. That should honestly be what it is. It should be like a 1% chance to instant reload when you pick up gems or like XP. I guess it could be less than 1%, but I want to see the pattern that these bombs drop. Just totally random, but awesome. Don't run away from me, Brad. I think the zombies are really, really cool too, though. Like even the mini boss ones. I really hope like in different levels there's different mini bosses, but I don't know. Kind of what I was saying before about like the lack of abilities. I don't really know if I finished that thought totally, but it kind of just re-entered my psyche, my mind. I think it's probably hard, you know, because like stuff looks so good. It's probably hard to make like abilities and enemies that look really, really good and then implement them into the game and actually have them work the way that you want them to work, you know? I think with some of the games that are a little less like that aren't, you know, the graphics aren't as high, it might be a little bit easier. I guess we'll take weapon reload time. It's good for my SWAT and the tank. But I guess, like, if that makes sense, you know, like when stuff looks a lot better and, you know, you want it to operate the right way, you know, it's probably going to take a little bit longer to implement new things into the game. Yeah, now we're cooking. Somebody hit me. Sometimes it's actually hard to, like, get hit. You need, like, a boss to come through, like, at this point of the game. Or you need one of these, like, gas things to come up. That guy didn't even hit me. I must have dodged it. This guy could. There's a new SOS signal. See, I wish it would be, like, I wish you could, like, at another point in the game, like, you could get, like, 5 or 6, like, people, you know? I think that'd be cool. Alright, we'll finish off saw blades. 6 saw blades would also be nice. See, like, honestly, with this game, like, if they just did, like, a little bit more with what they've already done, you know? Like, it would be really cool, I think, if, you could get like 10 saw blades and it's just basically like a ring of saw blades like around you. You know, that would be really, really sweet. Pick up this magnet up here. But I think that's good, like with a game like this where it's like, if that's like some of your criticism is like, just do more of what you already have. I mean, I think that's pretty good criticism, really. Because it's just saying, like, you've already done, you know, you know, what players like. We just want more of it, you know. It's basically like you've made crack, now just make more crack, you know. That's what it means to me. If somebody was saying that about my game that I made. I honestly would love to make a game. I just wonder, like, how much it really, really costs. You know, to like make something, and like at what level. I'm gonna reroll this. Yeah, life steal chance, but you know, like what is this? Like this USB has to do with life steal. I wish the another criticism I have is like I wish those items, because like this game is just so dirty and filthy and serious. Like, you know, what are some items that would actually really help like your life steal, you know, or something like. You know, it should be like some kind of like blood transfusion bag or something. I don't know. You know, or like steroids or something. I don't know. I don't know about lifesteal. Yeah, some kind of blood stealing gun. You know, it's just some of those you know, like models, I guess. They just seem a little off. Like, this game seems so serious, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just a personal thing, I guess. But it's like, don't have the stupid teddy bear icon, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know, make it more Duke Nukem-ish. I guess that's a bad comparison. I was like trying to think of something really badass, but I guess like Duke Nukem was like kind of low-key corny. Damn, I'm trying to take damage in there and I didn't get any. That guy didn't hit me either. There should be a dodge power-up, I think. Like, there's basically armor and killing. And super speed, but I think there should be like a dodge power-up. Alright, let's go get some of this stuff. Here, we just parried all that. Maybe. We're not even able to get up here fast enough. Oh, we got it. We got it, boys. I don't know if I've unlocked the ghost yet. I thought it like would have came up. It said something, but I haven't seen anything for it. Or the medic, I guess. Potato. I can't even take potato. I mean, I can, but I'm just gonna take the barrel. I just don't like with no words. I like wonder if it even has an effect. You know, it's like, oh, maybe they just didn't write in the description box, but maybe like the actual like effect never got added. You know. Somebody come hurt me. We just dodged. Got him. Somebody come hurt me. Yeah, see, we're pretty much like almost maxed out here too. And that's like with only taking the minefields are decent. Minefields are pretty good. They're just typically like one of the last things I get. But I think minefield is better than some of the other things. I think though, like what they should do with the potato thing, like now that it's become a thing for me at least, is they should just leave it off. You know what I mean? Never tell anybody what it is. Just let people guess. Yeah, we're just crushing this. Weapon damage or crit? I think I'll just take weapon damage. Probably should take crit though, honestly. It's probably stronger in the long run. Yeah, see at this point of the game too, they start dealing like a lot of damage. But there's some health packs down here for me to pick up, so that's good. And we are gaining like a decent amount of health. Hopefully we can get some more of like the regen or health steal upgrades. Horde evolves, danger level 26. Glass of milk. See, like, come on. Why can't that be an armor plate? Like, I feel like armor plate is the obvious. Or like an armor vest, you know what I mean? SWAT vest. Yeah, I have no idea what the ghost's final ability is, though. I definitely would like the like more turrets or something. You know, basically like you can just sit back and like let the turrets kill everything. The engineer actually has like an electric turret, and I really didn't really like use the I should probably show people the cool helicopter. I was like talking about it so much and then I just never unlocked it because it sucks. I mean, it's not bad, it's just I've said enough about the helicopter. Yeah, these guys are definitely, like, the bosses are definitely getting a lot tougher. Look at this guy. I've never actually seen, oh, he just disappeared. I was gonna say, I haven't really seen any, like, bugs in the game. Yeah, which is something else, though, to say, like, I haven't seen any, like, glitched out zombies anywhere. I guess maybe they just all die and like kind of go invisible or disintegrate, I guess, at a certain amount of time. Homing pigeon. Holla. Alright, we'll get the helicopter now. This is the helicopter. That's a pretty good looking helicopter, don't you think? I think it looks pretty cool. I just think it's, you know, like if you really don't get the right line. How did that guy killed me? His reach was like insane there at the end. Alright, so the amazing thing is that the SWAT guy still did the most damage. Like the last playthrough I had, he did like 3 million. But I think it was because like I only had his assault rifle for like 10 minutes. But it still almost did 1 million damage on its own. But see, like even the minigun did a little over 1 million and I had it for 21 minutes. The assault rifle, I think, is... I don't know, man. It seems so powerful. I think the minigun is really, really good, though. And I think the... like, look at the bombing strikes. The bombing strike did 408k. 1,000 cuts did 1 million. That's cool. 1,000 cuts is really good. Really, really good. I think these players have, like, the best weapons. The assault rifle is just amazing. I don't know. I mean, like, look, it did almost 1 million in 9 minutes, and this did 1 million in 21. If I would have had this for 21 minutes, it would have done, you know, easily over 2 million. But I really like the way that they do this breakdown. Yeah, because look at the assault rifle, 1,000. 1,000. Minigun 800. You know, I mean it's pretty good to compare right there. Even 1,000 cuts is 800. I just don't think like you get the same action out of like the rocket launchers and stuff like that. You know. Potato, the mystery of yet another zombie survivors. So did I unlock? Oh, I did unlock the medic. So that's cool. So now I got 23. We get tons of money for like the endless one. I'm gonna put points on here. I'm just gonna put points on everything, I think. And then just so I have everything. I think weapon damage. I should probably get weapon damage up all the way. Although I'll probably take the happier. I think it's good. I think it has to do with power-ups and item and drops and stuff like that. So I think it's pretty good. But yeah, I mean that is the game. That is yet another Zombie Survivors. I think it's pretty decent. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you made it all the way through my video, you can let me know that too. If you're playing yet another Zombie Survivors and you know like the OP like meta or like the tactic to get a lot, I mean we went pretty far in the endless mode. I just didn't realize that guy's reach was so far at that point. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this game in the comment section below. And with that, I will catch you in the next one. All right.